Hi, I am Agi again, and well, let's get started. So I already have the latest version of the software in my computer, so I started, and I will guide you through a measurement as quick as possible, just focusing on, first of all, the measurement, what you should fulfill from the data, and second, the new developments, which may be something you didn't use before, so the things you should know about. So when you start when you start a measurement, first of all, you have to be very careful choosing the right species. It is very important. You have to pick the right tree species. And if you can't find it here, this is just a list of the last few ones you used. Then please come here and find your tree. Okay, if we have this, oops, I didn't, we can go on to sensor geometry. Of course, we have to give the height in which we measure, for example, 100 centimeters. And well, if your tree is a circle-like shape at this height, you can use circle geometry. So I will just keep it like this. Next step, we have to decide how many sensors will we use. It can be 10, 12, well, even up to 32. So please add the correct value here. Next step, I would say, is to measure the circumference. Of course, later you will have to put the sensors, the amplifier boxes, the cables themselves into the tree. But this video is for the software, so I will not show you those parts. We already have videos and even some videos from a competition, so you can check that the whole measurement can be done in about 2 minutes, or well, let's say a little less than 3 minutes. So if you're interested, please check this video. So coming back here, I have to give the circumference, let's say it's 200 centimeters, a penetration depth, which is how deep the nail of the sensor went through the bark inside. It is usually about 3 centimeters, I will just say that. And bark thickness is how thick the bark of the tree is. So it is usually 1 or 2 centimeters. I will keep it 1. Okay, first big change comparing to the previous versions is here this little checkbox that now we can choose Ludwig sensors as well. These are the new sensors which can generate signal, but they do not receive them. Okay, if I check it, then you see these sensors are added to the geometry and their place are given as well. So if you use them, please check it in and place them to the proper position. Okay, I will show an example with 10 sensors, so let's go on. So let's go on to time data. My device is already paired to the battery box, but if you are using a new computer or using your device for the first time, you can do it very quickly and very simple. Here with this, if you use cable, it is really just push this button and the program will find the proper COM port for you. And if you use a Bluetooth device, it will help you with pairing and detecting the port as well. Okay, I will speak about this later, more detailed in another video. Let's go on to a video which was recorded in field and see how it's happening. Okay, so this is an example. It was recorded on field and you can see how the data is coming as the sensors are hit. Okay, let's continue it here. So all my data arrived. I have 4 hits on each sensor, and it is just enough. So now I can go on to Tomograms and see the tomogram of the layer. So basically this is the end of the measurement itself. Of course, I can go on to Biomechanics, and if I have a photo from my tree, I can make a safety evaluation. This will be the next step. Okay, one more very interesting, very important change comparing to the previous version, that if you add the picture here, it goes to the image container part, and in the latest version of the program, these images are saved into the measurement file itself. So in the previous version, these images were in another folder, but now if you save them, they are just packed together. Okay, well, thank you for your attention and see you in the next video about the tree tab. Bye bye.